Hey everyone, it's me again. Wow, that's really bright. Okay. I'm back to do another book review. This one I'm very excited about. I finished this book in a day and a half. I got it a couple of days ago. I talked about it earlier in my spring break reading list, and now I'm doing a review on it. How I heard about it was through Tumblr. I kept seeing several posts about it, and I was in Barnes and Noble a couple of days ago, and it just happened to be out. Um, so I read it, I loved it, and I'm going to do a review on it and just talk about it a little bit and share my thoughts and all that. So let's get started. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Paige. Now, this is a pretty big book, as you can see. Pretty thick. This is the spine. And then this beautiful. That's amazing. um, for those of you who do not know what this is about, I will read the synopsis before going into my review. I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be some kind of hero. But when your whole life gets swept up by a tornado, taking you with it, you have no choice but to go along, you know? Sure, I've read the books, I've seen the movies, I know the song about the rainbow and the happy little bluebirds, but I never expected Oz to look like this. To be a place where good witches can't be trusted, wicked witches may just be the good guys, and winged monkeys can be executed for acts of rebellion. There's still a yellow brick road, but even that's crumbling. What happened to Dorothy? They say she found a way back to come back to Oz. They say she seized power and the power went to her head, and now no one is safe. My name is Amy Gum, and I'm the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked. I've been training to fight, and I have a mission. So, um, yes, the main character, Amy Gum, is someone you could easily relate to. I feel uh, it was very. I don't really remember much of a character description. Um, but yeah, she's a really sort of loner girl. She doesn't really have many friends due to this other girl at her school who spreads all these horrible rumors about her. And then one evening, she gets swept up by a tornado and is sent to Oz. Now, it was pretty quick getting into the actual plot, I feel. I think it was, yeah, chapter 3, actually, is when she landed in Oz. And I feel that's pretty quick for books. Um, from my experience reading books, the main sort of like setting or plot or whatever doesn't usually come into play till later on, like mid book. Um, but this was pretty quick to get into it, which I really liked. It was very fast paced. Um, Seeing what has become of Dorothy was really like scarring. In a good way. It was scarring in a good way. I mean, to grow up with the Wizard of Oz, knowing Dorothy as the type of sweet girl who helped the Tin Woodman, the Lion, and the Scarecrow, and all that, it was interesting to see her different. They described her look when they first introduced her, and she was like really, her dress was like ripped in places, and uh, she was just more adult, I guess you could say. Um, like I said, it was. This is an interesting take on the classic Wizard of Oz tale, whether you've just seen the movie or read the books by Frank L. Baum. Yes, Frank Elbaum. Um, Crap. I feel horrible for not remembering the author's name. Oh my god. I think that's it. I apologize for that. Wow. That's horrible. Wow. Anyway, um, even the Tin Woodman, the Scarecrow, and the Lion are also different. The Lion is more a buff, furry lion. Well, he's a lion, but he's very muscular, very angry, very rough. You don't meet him till later on in the book. The Scarecrow is sort of like mad scientist. His brain, he has all this knowledge, and he's using it to uh, give birds human ears and do things to flying monkeys. And the Tin Woodman is sort of Dorothy's right hand man. Uh, he does all the fighting for her basically, and he's also tough as well. And there's something between going on between him and Dorothy actually, which is his more from him really. What I also liked about this book, speaking of that, is there was no love interest. There was no love interest at all. I expected there to be one with either Pete or Knox, but I think later on in the books, like book two, uh, she'll probably get reunited with Knox. Spoiler. And I don't know, maybe a love interest will spark somewhere. But I'm actually really glad this didn't have a love interest. Um, the characters were really compelling, interesting, intriguing. They drew me in more as the story went. There was one character who was introduced very early in the book and then killed off very early in the book, which was very sad. I thought that was also interesting as well. The fact that somewhat important characters were killed off, and this character seemed like she had a chance to continue and go on through Amy's story in Oz, but she was killed off very gruesomely, I might add. Um, Bubbles, which attached to her and burned off her skin till she was nothing but blood and bones. Very gruesome in Oz. And ooh, wow. Even the Wicked Witches, uh, Glinda's twin, that was interesting. Glamora was her name, or Glamora, one of those. And Glinda also was a very interesting character. She was minor. Um, when she was first introduced, it was slightly creepy. She had like a perma smile, and she was like, and she was very eerie. She was not her normal cheerful self. Um, and the thing with Pete, it really bugged me that she didn't explain much of who he was exactly, which I get it now that I've read. Why I get why she didn't explain his character until the very end, which was a really interesting plot twist. I'm excited to see where it leads. And I give this book 5 stars. I love, love, love this book. I will definitely reread it in the future. I could not wait for the second one. I'm like Googling all over the place trying to find out if there even is a release date for the second one. That's just how obsessed I am with this. I love it so much. Being a Wicked fan, being a Wizard of Oz fan, being any type of Oz related fan, I think you would like this. Or even if you like uh, spin-offs or retellings. It's not it's not really a retelling, it's not really spin-off. It's sort of like a sequel, I guess you could say. But if you like that sort of thing, if you like very disastrous, gruesome stuff, this is the book for you. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Paige. It's very gripping, great characters. It was really good to see Amy's transformation at the end from sort of like, I don't want to do this, this isn't me, to the bitch is going down. It was fantastic, and I cannot wait to read the second one, and I'm just so excited. And as you guys know, I'm on a spring break, so I have a spring break reading list I've talked about in a previous video. And I finished Ignite Me, I finished Dorothy Must Die, and now I'm on The Selection. The Selection by Kiera Cass. I started it. As you can see, I'm on chapter 3 right now. I don't know why, but I have this feeling inside of me like I'm really not gonna like this book. But I hear great things about it on Tumblr. So I'm excited to see what my reaction is to it. I'm gonna stick with it no matter if I hate it or not. I am going to finish it and I'm going to review it, so look for this. The Selection by Kiera Cass book review should be coming probably Tuesday or Monday night, tomorrow night, depending on my scheduling. I know I have a rehearsal tomorrow night, but yeah, so look for this. And again, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go out and get Dorothy Must Die. It's fantastic. You will love it. That is all. Bye.